Hello, this is Eerie Echidna. Welcome to episode 3 of my One More Turd solution guide. Now, hopefully in this guide, I will manage to knock out Amina, so in the previous video, I showed that you can take a capital on turn 53, which is great, leaving her with one city, and then the question is, how do you get that? And part of the tricky part here is that we want to knock Amina out because she has great people standing on her necropolis, which of course as a human player she would not do, but as an AI she's likely to do. And she's going to be sending out settlers, and we do not want those settlers because they will found new settlements, and those settlements, they're okay, but honestly, we're going to be running against the settlement cap, taking Amina's cities, and we might want to take someone else's cities at some stage. And so we really need our settlement capacity to be very careful about. So how are we going to do this? Well, the first thing to note is that I mentioned offhand yesterday that I made a slight mistake with a merchant. That turned out to actually affect the whole run, which is quite frustrating. But that's just the way it goes, so I will make sure I do the merchant right this time. So I got Code of Laws. As soon as you get Code of Laws, you get a merchant, which you can move straight away. The game won't tell you to move it, but you can. And now that will allow me to get things one turn faster, which is pretty critical for this because I am definitely running against the clock. Amina will settle another settlement by turn 64 or 65, so she really needs to be dead by then. What am I looking at? Making Camelot. Now I will accept the Bayet's Festival because why not? And heal Rambo because, again, why not? And this is quite satisfying to see the city state causing some problems for Catherine. I would like to see them raise her settlements. That does happen sometimes if you're lucky. But obviously I'm not lucky enough this game for that to happen. It did happen in other runs, but just never quite pulled everything through in the right order to make it all be worthwhile. Now, turn 48 is when I start buying units here in Cotton Eye Joe, which I didn't rename because I reloaded. And then I'm going to be moving my scouts around still. 48. And Amina denounces me. Such a tragedy. I am mortally offended, Amina. I will kill you for this. Not that I was completely obviously not prepared to kill her until she denounced me, but now that she's denounced me, I'm sorry, you're gone. That's just, I can't stand for that. Alright. It reminds me of the supervillain logic where you can do terrible things, the supervillain can do terrible things to everyone else, but as soon as something slightly bad happens to them, it's the end of the world. The morals of video gamers, kind of concerning, but oh well. I'm growing up to the iron because I want the extra strength. I'm going to save production because I want to build my barracks as soon as possible. And now on turn 49 I can send this route back to make progress on Silk Roads. Still not going that far through, but far enough. Far enough, quick enough that it will work. Okay, then I'm going to put Alice here in search. Alice really is just exploring territory that I might soon find interesting for a variety of reasons. Namely, I haven't yet finished committing my war crimes against Amina, but I do have to plot my future ones. You can't just get out of bed in the morning and commit war crimes. You need to work yourself up to it. Alright, free warrior. Do one. Alright, let's move ours over here. Let's move our warriors out. Let's take this bonus. So I want +1 combat strength because I basically only have infantry. So that's definitely the wise one to take. And now I am almost at the stage that I was before. Almost at the point where I'm going to declare war on Amina. And first, I guess I will just accept all of these, click through and search, fortify, fortify. And one difference that you'll notice, last time there was a scout. There is no scout now. Oh. Actually, I'm a little confused. I think Amina's production schedule has changed. That's always a little bit confusing, these subtle differences that you see. Now declare war, support myself. The nice thing is that last time Amina moved to scout here and it sort of interfered with my movement a little bit. Not a massive amount, but enough. Now, this is what I didn't do last time. I did not pillage. Pillage is amazing. In Civilization 7 and presumably not so amazing in real life. So that pillaging gave me 2 turns on bronze working. That's wonderful. But what's really wonderful is a narrative event that I just got. So let me go through. Oh, something that I will always forget to do, and it actually does have consequences. And I'm going to attack this commander. I want to kill the commander as a priority because, well, why should he get this? Now, birds on fire. This is a unique narrative event that I get as the Mauryan civilization for pillaging a tile. I believe it may have to be in the capital, but I'm not sure. So an advisor holds up a cage of brightly coloured squawking parrots. This siege has gone on long enough, he announces. Never mind the fact that the siege started this turn. It wasn't even really a siege because there's no walls. Anyway, let us attach incendiary devices to these birds' legs so they might set alight the thatched roofs in the name of Mauryan victory. Now, of course, in real life, this is inhumane, but it's a computer game. Fly forth for Mauryan victory and finish bronze working. Amazing. That was super fast, and now we're starting on writing 2. And because we finished bronze working, we can start building a barracks, which I've been saving up production for. That's great. Now here, for Byzantium, I am still actually, I could build a barracks, but I am instead still saving up production for Mausoleum, because it's, well, I will explain in just a minute when I get Mausoleum. It's going, ooh, I can get an alliance. Yay! He loves the fact that I'm going to war with Amina. I'm not entirely sure why he's so enthusiastic about it. Okay. I teased a little about organized military. The reason that I'm going to want that is firstly, I'll get 1 military attribute when I capture the capital. That will give me 1 free war support on all my wars, which is great. And then I will get to ignore the happiness penalty from unrest in captured settlements, which will allow me to straight away buy an archer. That will help me knock Amina out of the game, and that is very, very important. It's basically everything that I'm trying to do now is knock Amina out of the game, because I don't really want to deal with those. I'll grab some more science. Now I will attack from here. And we captured it 1 turn later, but still pretty fast. Turn 54. Can't really complain about that. And then I'm going to shoot my wily slingers. I do love the animations. Kill the commander. Send this guy south. Now, of course, I'm going to keep the settlement. And I get my military attribute point. I also get Avian victory. The enemy capital is a conflagration of burning roofs thanks to the ingenuity of the advisor and his parrots, and a feather-decked celebration soon follows. And I assume that meat of the bird type is going to be on the menu. So now I get military support. That's great. I should probably have done that earlier, but anyway. Now here I'm going to build clean gardens, and I have yet to get Mosley.
An army.
Now that I actually forgot to promote my commander, so let's upgrade my warriors, seeing as I got that 400 gold, which is amazing. And I think, let's see, I will attack this scout just to get some experience. Grow my city there. Now I will actually research the unique civic, primarily because I'm going to get this one for free anyway, and I'm also going to get a little bit unhappy. And these unique buildings are kind of good because I'm building so many wonders that I'll be able to get reasonable culture and science adjacencies, which will help me rush through the tree a little faster than I otherwise would. Now, the main reason that Alice is actually going to build a lookout here is because I don't want to think about it for a few more turns, and then that's pretty much the only reason. Now I'm going to attack here, attack the archer, move this over here, and I think I will drop my spearmen here and fortify, just so that this Medjay I'm kind of wanting to trap and keep away. And Bob, you heal, please. Now I have been saving production. Mausoleum of Theodoric can be built in 5 turns. Bursa is starting to be built. I wonder where she's building it. There are actually a few different places she can build it. She's building it right here. Okay, great. I think that means this run is going well. Alright, so I can now steal technology, which is important. The first thing I will do is get Age of Heroes so that my commander can level up faster, and I got Public Life. Now I will get the celebration for the wonder production and conscription, even if it's not necessarily doing a lot. Then what shall I do? I will upgrade this warrior. I will attack the Medjay. Kill it. Nice. Move this northwest. I don't think I'll do anything there yet. I think I will fortify you. Now for these ones, I basically want to get 3 attacks surrounded by my commander to try and level this. A, I want to kill the Medjay, that's important. And B, I want to level up my commander as quickly as I can. And I will research currency, and then we should be good to go. Alright. I shouldn't say that, probably. Assuming that I have played the random numbers correctly, and I'm doing exactly the same thing this time as I was last time, I will lose this war. That's a price I'm prepared to pay in order to knock a meter out of the game. It's just not even a contest at that point. Okay, we're going to put it up here, and then we are going to shoot the archer, retreat, because I don't want you to die. We're going to kill this Medjay so that we can start moving my commander around. It was blocking my commander from running past because of zone of control. And so now, where am I up to? I can buy an archer, which is great. I can scoop everything in Rambo, which is good. Now, I'm going to want the archer to load in, so I'm not going to move it any further because I don't want to waste any turn movement. And then this spearman, I believe, well, I'm sorry, you're just going to die. I couldn't figure out a way to move through that would actually keep him alive, so die he does. Now, I don't know, actually, whether stealing technology from Catherine is going to cause me problems or not. Ideally, I should do it now. I just don't know when it triggers the random number generation, and I have not done it. So I'm going to just give it a try and see what happens. If I can't capture the city when I expect to, then it's probably because this actually changed the random number. But we will just see what happens. As expected, that dies. That's a little bit sad, but what you got? You know. Alright, now I'm going to load up, move through here, and basically the reason I want Bob here, and I'm prepared to let Bob die, is simply so my commander can get around and survive long enough to drop in and kill this city. I'm really running against the clock to try and get this done in time before Amina settles another settlement. Okay, I will just heal this and shoot shooties. And I will move here so that the spearman can't just go, Meche can't go straight into the weakened capital. Oh, that surprised me. I don't know why that surprised me. I think I'm worried that that's a bad sign, but we will see. Okay, I built Mausoleum and Theodoric. Now I will build the barracks. And let's see what happens over here. So I took a lot of damage, but that's okay. I can take damage. It doesn't really bother me. Even if Bob dies, that doesn't really bother me. I'd prefer the Medjay to tackle Bob than to go up here. So essentially, that's why I'm not moving Bob further away, because it's basically bait. And that was a good damage roll. Yes, I think that was a slightly different random numbers than I got. And I think it might be because of the tech. But it might still work anyway. Alright, where am I growing to? I can either go here or here. I don't think it matters too much in terms of the random number generation. Yeah, I think that was where I wanted. Alright, so the Medjay took the bait, which is excellent. Now my archer is going to jump out. See, there's a settler here, which is why I'm racing against the clock. Of course, I could take my time and kill the settler, but, well, the reality is that I want to kill him here. That's just all there is to it. Alright, so now I am going to attack here. My commander has gotten a promotion. Of course, this doesn't actually help yet. And then I'm going to attack and take a fair bit of damage. But honestly, as long as they survive, that's good enough for me. So Bursa is getting built. I will... It's turn 60. Wait. I got some very good damage rolls. This is different than the run I did before. I am not sure. I guess it was just that. So I'm not going to upgrade yet. And then I will just fortify and heal. And I'm going to go for citizenship, I believe, would be the right thing. Oh, 9 turns until Sugunia, so it's not the right thing. That would be a waste. Unless... Actually, I will keep Sugunia is going to give me something like 25 or 24 culture per turn when it joins. That is a pretty big number. I do not want to have to wait 5 turns for that. So I think I will spend the time researching these, which I don't necessarily care about, but I
The
don't want
canal
to lose it.
water gushes from above
Hanging
into
Gardens.
the
I haven't actually
gardens.
been letting any of these play
Fragrance
because I just
pervades
get
the
into a
walkways.
routine where it's click,
Streams
click,
of
click, click,
water
click,
as
as
numerous
you can
as the
probably
stars
hear
of
because
heaven
the
flow
mouse
in
is
the pleasure
obnoxiously
garden.
loud. But this is a beautiful wonder. The Hanging Gardens. I believe this is now my 3rd wonder. Yes. And you can see no one yet. The only wonder being built is Bursa. And of course that's being built underneath my archer, so it's really not going to be built for very long. And also it's being built by Amina. And yes, Amina is not going to be building anything for very long. In fact, Amina is now out of the game. And given that I tried to do this and took quite a while to figure it out, this is incredibly satisfying. So this is now that is a big, big, big relief. I think I am actually going to... So I'm going to do a save just in case this messes things up, but I think I'm actually going to set this as my next waypoint because it's just satisfying to kill her over and over and over again, and if I have to do anything as a waypoint, it's always nice to end it on sort of a fun turn. Alright.
The canal
And
water.
it's appropriate that I get her to reevaluate her life on her very last turn. Now, of course, reloading sometimes causes this. 25% production toward training spearmen or 25% production towards training barracks. I've already got 2 barracks. I don't think that actually helps me in either case. I think I will start building Petra. Ooh, 3 production, 5 gold. Petra is needed. Bursa, yep, we already know that. I'm pillaging this mainly because I want to heal my troops because from obscurity I rose, and to it I must return. From the desert I will watch you, she says, in her last city that does not have a desert in it, which just feels quite appropriate. So I'm going to heal here, keep settlement. Now, Lafayette still loves me, even though I just wiped someone out. But Catherine is starting to get a little nervous. And she was right to be nervous. I'm going to start stealing things from her as much as I can. Okay, now let's go to Verset and start trying to fix this up. So it currently costs 1,000 gold to convert to city. I repaired everything, it now costs 800. So this is a good start. I'm going to basically get gold by building wonders. And let's support this exchange and put everyone in Rambo, who is not called Rambo. Right, because I renamed him afterwards. So now, where am I going to go? I am going to go and try and kill Catherine. She currently has 3. Oh, she's going to settle. That's a pity. I would have liked to have stopped that. Oh, I guess I'm just going to go for the capital. Straight for the capital. So let's start moving across. I will keep these here because I may as well take a little bit of time and I want to get Beset to a city first. Now, I think I am going to reject your research exchange because I really do not want her to get any stronger than she already is. Okay, Rambo, you're going to keep going through. Now we are saving up for Wasset. We are going to basically buy a brickyard, an altar, and then a brickyard, altar, fishing key. And I'm going to have to start watching to see, oh, apparently Burster is still under construction in Nefer by Amina. That's something funny that this mod has yet to catch.
When I was
But that's okay, I'll be building that soon. And engineering is a quest for me, so I'm going to prioritize that. And let's just move across here because I don't feel like clicking. I've done enough clicking. And now I have built Bursa. Wonderful. I think I'm going to grow towards the silk. I could focus this town. It's connected to Byzantium. I don't really need growth that much in Byzantium. I mean, it'd be nice, but honestly, one of the things I need to get soon is I need to get this marble. I kind of lost my marbles if I'm leaving some production boost like that for so long. Now I'm at 515 gold. I should have, this is down to 700. Let's start spending some more money. It's down to 600. And I unlocked Bulgaria, and now it's only 500 gold. So it's not always one for one in terms of how much you can discount it, but it generally is, I would say, pretty good to buy some buildings, increase the urban population before upgrading, because it's essentially turning gold into production at a much better rate. Alright, now this city-state here is going to be 2 turns away. And Catherine is befriending. Good. I want grievances as much as possible. And let's go through. The meal bell is 3 turns away. 2 turns away. And there's a competing wonder, Petra. He started building it when it's 1 turn away. Oh, the fight that you poor thing. You are not competing one. Now, let's go through here. I think I probably might heal Rambo as soon as I have the gold.
sedentary life is civilization's goal.
Extra. So you see, I took a long time to start building any wonders, and now I'm just starting to crank them out because I have the production. I've knocked Amina around, so I'm not competing with anyone for them, which is very helpful. Monumental architecture is now going to give me 24 culture per turn because I have 2 monuments and 6 city-states. And now I get citizenship for free, and I don't actually care about the civic, I just didn't want to waste it. I think I will... Ooh, this is tempting. I think I will go for citizenship 2 because it's just nice to get that extra culture from city-states. And now you can see Amina is I meant target is starting to move out. I guess that I don't mind too much if she settles, but I would prefer her not to, because that means I have to take more to knock her out of the game, and I'm contemplating trying to do all 21 wonders in the exploration age, which would be much easier if I can knock Catherine out. And I get another diplomatic point. I got a narrative event for human sacrifice, which of course I did, because why wouldn't I? Okay, now I think, is anyone building any wonders? It does not look like it. I don't need to worry about building pyramids anymore. I can leave that until last because I have the only places on the map that they can be built in. So that is always nice. I think I'll build Gate of All Nations, both because it is very quick and because What is it good for? Apparently building wonders. Now, Terracotta Army is probably important to start unlocking. Finally! Oh, finally! Lafayette, you finally settled this. I forgot that I can convert this to city, and I can just immediately start building wonders in it, and I will buy everything that I need to other than that. And there is just no point in doing anything else. Maybe I should have saved some influence for that. Who knows? It's always tricky to tell. Alright. I guess the point might have been that I should know because I'm the one who's been hyper-optimizing this. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that and not think about that too much. Now I do want a fishing key in that place as soon as possible. I am also wanting to declare... Oh, that was silly. Okay, I think I will heal and then I'm going to rush in and try and capture Athenae, which will completely gut Catherine if I can do it. The first thing though is that I am going to buy the fishing key here. Now I need to trigger something at some stage soon to be able to do anything, basically, to be able to reassign the gypsum, which is something that I did want to do. Let's just fortify on your borders. No. Oh, you got pushed away because of this. I am going to... I don't know if this is going to work. I will wait one more turn. And I'm just going to attack, not necessarily because it's a good idea,
After the battle,
but just because it's been a rough day. And, ooh, wildcard attribute. That's always nice. Settlement limit. And now that I have extra settlement limit... Oh. Oh, why? Why? I want to kill you. Oh, dear. Okay. Great. So. Steel technology. Actually, I might just do that. This is now my new waypoint is turn 75, which is great. That
the
will
path to
let me
glory requires the
get
guidance of a
a
steady
specific point that I can reload
Glory.
next time, and I'm just going to have a little bit of fun in this turn and see what happens.
No man is foolish
Now
enough
that I
to
have the
desire
gate
war
of
over
formation.
peace. For in
It
peace,
says no man is
sons
foolish
bear
enough to
fathers,
desire war over peace.
war,
I'm afraid that
fathers
I
bear
may
sons.
be a fool because I want to
After
bury
the battle,
everyone else.
many
Oh, Terracotta
know
Army's
that
already finished.
perfection is
Nice. Did not expect that so fast. Alright, settlement limit. And let's see about getting another settlement. So this is turn 71. I am going to just declare war. Surprise! I gave her influence, but that's alright. Now, can we do this? This army commander back here is not going to help them very much, so that's always nice. Now I'm going to want to try and kill this hoplite fast, because it will give a bonus. There we go, that's one hoplite dead. And I will put my archer... I might actually put my archer here almost as bait. Probably not, you know, don't tell the archer. But I do just want to, you know, kill the main destroyer. And I got another promotion. Perfect. That is now going to really help. Okay, I'm going to research mathematics. 17 turn things. that would be extremely concerning if true. I'm going to just send you down here. You're probably not necessarily going to be any use, but better late than never. Yes. Alright, is there anything I should be building there? I feel like I should be spending money. I don't know what to spend money on. Ooh, that's actually a good question. Okay. So here, terracotta army, I guess. Is anyone building any wonders? Nope. So, which one will help me first? I might just get this blacksmith quickly. I'm gonna put it... This is a wonder spot, and I kind of want that. Oh, wait, no. I know what I need to do. I need to start getting my unique quarter, because I need science fast. Not necessarily because the quarter is actually very good, I just need science. In fact, I need it so much that I'm just going to buy it. I also do need culture, and that's not a very good one, but I may as well. +5 blacksmith was also pretty good. I might build that first. Okay, let's see how my next turn of war goes with Catherine. So, what's nice is I'm trying to keep, as much as possible, the hoplites from engaging with each other. I do not want them to support each other, because then it will make my life more difficult. At the moment, there's no bonus because there's no adjacent hoplites. So that is wonderful. If I can kill these hoplites, even better. I think I will attack this one, move here. Any unit kills I can get is going to make my life just so much easier in the long run, and I think I'll take 2 production, 4 science. Okay, I think 2 production, 4 science, 2 culture. That's actually getting pretty good. I will definitely be happy with that. Now I triggered a resource. Wonderful. That allows me to make this city slightly happier. Put some more gold there, and I don't really need jade. Jade's kind of useless. And I will start getting literacy specifically to try and get Nalander, because Nalander is one that goes quickly as well. Now, let's see. Oh, you wonderful, wonderful fool. Let's see how this goes. So, let's see. Can I actually get there? If I move my troops around in sufficiently awful ways, then I might just be able to do it. Oh, actually, yeah, I want to heal. Alright. Rambo, can you get anywhere that will help? Okay, so... Funny thing is here, I haven't even decided if I actually want to take this playthrough, but... Oh, that was a waste. Alright. Okay, the Fayette, yes, I will take it off. I'll support that. Oh, you dumped some war support on me. I will steal some technology in exchange and get more thingy. Get more technology from you. Possible happiness on military buildings, that sounds fine. Sounds appropriate given that all I'm doing is trying to kill people. Oh, a +9 amphitheater. That is wonderful. And I will fortify Rambo. I'm basically going to have a go at trying to take this city from Catherine, and then I'm going to call it a day because I'm actually kind of tired. So, yeah, that's alright. We had a good shot.
My light is great.
And we built Mundo Perdido. Now, strictly speaking, of course, I could just take this as the price of doing business. You know, if you're going to get aggressive, then sometimes you're going to lose. But, you know, I could also just not. And so I think that's exactly what I'll do. That was a funny little glitch that was appearing there. Alright. So with that, I'm actually going to call it quits for the night, and I will reload back to just before I declared war and actually come up with a decent strategy because I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants even while I was sitting down. So Eerie, kidding around. Hope you have a great day, and if you're following along, I hope you're having a great time trying to figure out how to beat this challenge too. It's quite a fun challenge. See you later.